What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Why Kevin jump back like that?
Hi, calling from Berkeley, California.
What's your first name?
My name is Lavinia.
Have you called me before?
No, sir.
Okay. What did I get wrong on the topic?
It's not a matter of getting it wrong. Each individual woman has their own set of challenges. What you described prior, big girl became upset at you because she thought that you were a matchmaker. I actually
No, she didn't think I was
value.
she didn't think I was a matchmaker. She knew exactly what I was. She got upset because I told her the truth of her existence that had borne out through
Okay,
her
so
relationships. A lot of big women don't like to hear the truth.
well, the thing about me is I've been married 3 times. Um, I've always had what you may call favor or good luck with men that were
Ma'am, do me a favor. Do me a
pretty.
favor. Do me a favor. I'm running the show. Kindly kind of get to the point so we can get into it.
I'm just wondering, I'm overweight. I'm 53.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
249,
And how tall are you?
5'7", 40-inch legs.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but go ahead.
What the hell? 40-inch legs. Wait, fellas, you guys care about leg length now? She over here thinking the person that's supposed to be someone's grandmother right around this age and moving forward is talking about she got 40-inch legs. Nice to know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but go ahead.
I just wanted to get feedback from you. What is the reason right now I have, I guess, unintended boyfriend who basically can offer me nothing?
Okay, please say that again. I don't get it. You have a
He,
boy.
he can offer me no financial stability.
Oh, okay. You've been married 3 times?
Yes. And
Hold on, hold on. How
my
many children do you have?
third,
How many children do you have?
I have 2.
And how
They're,
old is
the
your
age is
oldest?
34.
Okay, how old?
They're twins. They're 34. They're twins.
Okay, they're 34 and they're twins. And did you go to
Mhm.
college?
Yes, I did.
And what's your degree in?
Business administration.
What do you do for a living?
Actually, nothing now. I actually had 3 strokes, and I'm sort of lucky to be walking, living, and still able to wear heels after
Why you
a year.
wear heels?
What the hell?
Yeah, still able to wear heels.
And your question is why you have a boyfriend who can't offer you financial stability?
I've never had a boyfriend like this, and I'm just wondering, is it
When's the last time you weighed 120 pounds?
um, 2013?
So 7 years ago, you were half the size you are now.
Exactly. So after I had the strokes, I became extremely depressed. And
Okay, ma'am. I got to get to. So you've been married 3 times. I don't know what question you're trying to answer me. You're trying to ask me why you can't get a man who's making good money.
yes,
Because men who's making good money don't want a woman that's your size with your background.
Well, I have 30 years in healthcare administration. Does that not mean anything?
No.
What? What? No. Oh man, it's just crazy. Every call after call, it just gets crazier and crazier. This woman said that she's basically lucky to even be alive, but this woman is looking for a provider man to come in and to rescue her. And as she said, she's overweight. She's never ever had a man like this. She's been married 3 times already. And everything so happens to be about her legs and her feet because she cares about having 40-inch legs and being able to wear high heels. Jesus Christmas. Sorry.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Men don't judge women by that. Men judge women by how hot you are.
Right.
I mean, seriously, man.
Okay.
I mean, is this a serious question that you're asking me?
I'm serious. Like, dead serious.
Okay.
Because this
But
man wants to marry me.
But 53 years old. So are you saying you had strokes when you were 120 pounds?
Yeah, it was, my mom was dying. My grandparents died.
Ma'am, most people don't, unless you have a family history of hypertension, heart problems, most people don't have strokes at healthy weights.
Well, they do. I do on my mom's side. There
Okay.
is.
All right. Okay. So
It's
I won't deal. I'll just say on the norm. It is very unlikely. It's not the norm for Black women of your age to be 53. So 7 years ago, you were 120 pounds at age 46. I don't believe that.
150. And this actually happened because I was.
All right, ma'am. I don't believe
running and jumping and.
I don't believe it. But I'll say okay. But I'll just tell you I don't believe it.
Okay.
But the net of it is, why would a man who's making money? I mean, I don't understand why are you worried about that? Why do you want to know? Why do you want a man's money?
It's not so much that I want a man's money. I want him to be able to bring to the table what I can.
You don't have anything to bring to the table. You don't have a job.
But I have my retirement.
And how much is that?
$2,000 a month.
That's $24,000 a year. You're broke.
True.
See, that's why I don't understand.
What?
Ma'am, I'm trying to be nice, but you're 250.
No, don't be nice.
Well,
Please
yes,
be
I'm
direct.
trying to be nice because I have a show to do. But I'm trying to understand, why do you, I mean, that's your picture. I'm not going to put it up on screen. You're not a model.
No.
You've never been, no one's said you're gorgeous. I mean, you're average. So why do you think average people get above average money from men?
That makes sense, dear sir. It does. Now that you put it like that, you're right.
But what I don't understand is how so many Black women have gotten so deluded. You're roughly my age, ma'am, and I grew up. When did you get this far off? We grew up watching Vanity and Apollonia and Vanessa Williams and Claire Huxtable and Lisa Bonet,
right,
and all these people. You ain't none of that.
Right.
So why do you think you get a man who's talking about bringing something to the table when you don't have income? You're lucky to get a man, period. And you're talking about the man you're saying, the man you're dealing with, he's not what?
He's not as financially stable as I am.
You're not financially stable. You have retirement. And is that medical disability?
Yes, and I get retirement from my job.
And your job was a state job, a federal job?
Yes, I worked, actually, I
All
worked
right.
for the state,
Okay.
Medi-Cal.
Okay. So you're fortunate to have state benefits, and you got a dude. Does he have a job?
Not at all.
And why are you dealing with him?
At the time, to be
Because he's the
honest, I
best you
felt
could
like I
get.
could do no
Because
better.
he's the best you could get.
Right. Wow.
But ma'am, you're 5'7", 250 pounds. Had 3 strokes, and you talking about walking around wearing heels. Why are you in heels? See,
Well,
let me
model.
talk to the channel. See, black women, delusion is dangerous to your health. This woman on this phone is delusional. I'm talking about she's got 40-inch legs and got heels. She's 3 strokes and still trying to be fine. What the French toast? Talking about get a man to bring to the table, and you're on every bit of government assistance. $2,000 a month in California, you are broke.
They say it like that.
I hear you.
I'm talking to the channel. This is
Oh,
why I
okay.
said we have a problem with relationship. To even when you have somebody, he ain't good enough. I don't get you ladies. I really don't. I don't get so many of our sisters at point.
Well, I do thank you for your feedback, and you are absolutely correct.
Ma'am, I think you knew that already.
You know, I guess I was in denial because my last husband was so good, but he died. I mean, really a good man. And I just don't think I'll ever get anyone like that again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Dude, I'm sitting to the point to where I'm really to the, you know, some people are like, people are trolling. No, I don't think y'all understand. There's a lot of this in my generation. From 36 to 60, there's a lot of this. There's a lot of this. And think about it. If we weren't talking about black folks, white women like to pass 2 callers. They got their men. So the Hispanic women, Asian women, Middle Eastern women, they got their men. Black women feel like, no, let me say this. The lowest of black women still feel like they're higher than black men. It's time to go there. You have heard it been said that black women are the white. You've heard some guys say black women and white men look at black men the same way. You've heard men say black women, for whom it applies, are the right hand of white supremacy. And I need you to understand that the 2 previous black women, substandard females at best, and they were still looking down upon black men. Let that sink in. You had a woman who has a high school diploma who was working at a grocery store with bipolar disorder, looking down on a brother. Let that sink in.
Man, what a video. I'm going to need everyone to comment your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below right now. I need to see what everyone has to say about this video. This is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. And well said by Kevin. Surgical, as always. Man, the GOAT. No one better. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Can I not be on?
That's fine. How old are you?
I am 36.
All right, what do you got for me?
Well, first, I just want to say I love your show. I've been listening for a while and watching you very frequently.
Thank you.
And my only critique is that you didn't come out sooner.
Well,
We were out like 10 years ago when I was in my younger 20s.
hell, maybe I would have been divorced if I had been out sooner, right? We out go again. Shit. So what do we got?
So I just have a few questions for you, sir. As I've been watching a lot of your videos and taking in your content. And I know you, I agree with majority of everything you're saying about modern women and our problems and even our masculinity. But before I get to that, I just want to know, where were all the marriage-minded men when I was in college? So like, I did what I thought I was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to go to school. And I thought that if I was around like-minded people, that we would try to cultivate and create a life.
Where'd you go to
together.
college?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Where'd you go to college?
Norfolk State University, HBCU.
Okay.
And
hold on. The marriage-minded men were at the library. They were in student government. They were at the law school. They were over in the science building. They were in the engineering sector. That's where they were. They're
I'm
the
afraid not, sir. It was very difficult to even formulate relationships. with them.
Okay.
They didn't.
All right.
they
Let's.
even want-
No,
they
you're
just
not.
wanted-
You're not listening. You're not listening. You got your mind made up. So why are you listening? Why are you asking me?
I can't see you.
You can't see me, but you don't want to be on. You have to see me
Oh, okay.
because it'll take more bandwidth. But you already have your mind made up. Did you have a relationship while you were in college?
No, I wouldn't consider them relationships. I dated, but not
Mhm.
a relationship.
And the people you dated, were they? Did they play any sports? Were there any organizations?
One was he played sports on campus,
Uh-huh.
but he wasn't interested in a
Okay,
relationship.
one was, and what about anybody else?
Well, after him, it went so awful. pretty much stopped dating guys on campus because it was a sex fest. I mean, that's all
Okay,
they
so
wanted.
in other words, I'm gonna talk about this later on this week too. This is what I mean by the trauma. Modern women today are weak. They have one
No, I
bad.
didn't stop dating. I just
No,
didn't
excuse
date
me.
guys on campus. I dated.
Stop. One experience on campus was with one man on campus. You cannot tell me Norfolk State was just Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, I
When I
won't.
got there in the early 2000s,
All right.
yes, it
No,
was.
no,
Nobody was trying to be in relationships.
All right, this is not going to happen. See, you already have all the answers.
No, I don't. I'm just telling you based
No,
on my
you
experience.
cannot come in and say that. You cannot come in and tell me that the entire campus, it was just one big orgy. It's not what happens. It's not what happens.
I mean, that's 1,000% correct. See, the people that were on their purpose, trying to get through college, make it to the end, get their diploma, and move on throughout life. If you think all they did was worry about that while being on campus, then clearly you were hanging out with the wrong crowd. There's all types of people in college. There's all types of people that you can chill with, build a relationship with, that are all not on the same thing. It's just that those type of people you didn't like. You weren't attracted to those people that were really in their books and trying to make it through without failing. She didn't like those people.
So,
Your relationship with that person didn't work. So if you chose to not date on campus, fine. That simply means you cut out. How many people went to attend Norfolk State?
roughly 8,000.
8,000. So that means you cut off roughly 4,000 black men because of one.
It wasn't just one. I mean,
I don't give a
there were
shit if
other
it was
people.
10. That's still 4,000.
I have
So what
other
you're
questions.
asking, so now I want audience, why I'm going this path is because oftentimes women like her come in asking, where are all the men? And it's not the men, it's them. They attract what they are. We attract what we are. And if you had 1, 2 bad relationships, so what? Men are told to get back out there and get on the horse. But if you chose to date outside of campus, you still pick something that didn't work. And you say, we're all the marriage minded people? Well, number one, men aren't typically very marriage minded when they're between the ages of 18 and 23 because they don't have anything to offer.
Right, and I didn't know that, and I
Well,
wish I
that's
did.
not well, but that's so. The point is, the men who were marriage minded were older. They existed. You didn't know about it. So you're asking a question that's a loaded question to try to point blame at men who weren't even in the ballpark.
Well, no, it's just because based on your premise that men control the access to marriage. So even if I have a marriage mindset, or if I want to get married, if
So every guy that you mean to tell me that I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
From your time for Norfolk State, were there guys who asked you out that you didn't go out with?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Were any of these guys suitable for marriage? Meaning,
At the time, no.
oh no. At the time, were they college students?
Yes.
Just like you, right?
Yes.
Were they progressing towards their degree?
Yes.
Just like you, right?
Yes.
What made them unsuitable for marriage?
They were philanderers.
Philanderings meaning what? Meaning they were single people? Meaning they were single? They were single? Ma'am. They were single men on college campus. I'm asking you about a date. You meant, what did you expect? Men to stop doing everything that, no. Maybe I have to freaking mute you again. Huh? See the holes in the logic here? Ma'am, I'm not going to overtalk you. I asked you if you were in college. Yes. They were philanderers. Y'all weren't in anything.
I'm not saying
They weren't in. I mean,
I'm not
ma'am,
saying
if you,
as a collective, yes. I'm talking about specifically for the women who wanted to get in a relationship. It was very difficult to get in a relationship.
Okay. Again, I ask you about the men around. So you didn't date. So basically, what you're saying is every man that approached you were all philanderers. Everybody's fucking everybody. No one wants to do anything. Okay. Then you are the most. Okay. I'll take it. So what about the men who weren't on campus?
Well, then there were the Navy guys, and
And what was wrong with them?
Well, I did have a couple of opportunities. One
But
wanted me to move to Japan. I was in school. I wanted to.
oh, okay. So and you were going to school for what?
English.
Oh.
But I'm not.
You're going to school for. Wait a minute. Wait. I just got. I mean, there was one guy, and he was suitable, but he wanted you to go to Japan. And would it have been better to go to Japan with a man who's in the military?
At the time, no. I didn't
Why not? At the time, see, ladies and gentlemen, modern women.
No. But
want perfection. Perfect. Everybody's having sex with everybody. Was this guy suitable? Yeah, but he's a philanderer. So, in other words, in order to date you, I got to drop everything that I'm doing over here and go to date you? Who the fuck are you? And how old are you again?
I'm 36.
Right. Ma'am, college was over almost 15 years ago. What's been the problem since then?
Well, I moved to a city that the ratio, there's no men here, at least in my experience.
What city you live in?
I'm in the DMV, the DC area.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Human beings exist.
Well, I think
Almost 40. Almost 40.
I know, Kevin. I'm trying to make a change. That's why I've been listening to you. I'm trying to get. I've been getting out there.
The first thing you need to do is stop. First thing you need to stop doing is pointing the finger at the men and start pointing the finger directly back at you. Because I'm just trying to get through why your college experience didn't work in Norfolk State and in the military, and everything points back to they were this, they were this, they were this. Maybe, just maybe, you weren't a wife. Maybe all you were is a jump off in a booty call.
Uh-oh. There we go. Here comes the truth now. You see, they often say that you are who you attract. So if that's the case and that's what you were attracting, that's exactly who you are. As famously quoted by the Godfather himself.
No, I wasn't out there like that. I wasn't.
No. Well, all right, maybe you were a single woman, but you weren't a wife, because the one guy you said, well, but I'd have had to move to Japan. Then why not move to Japan if he was a suitable man? Because I was going to get my degree in English. Then that's what you got. You got a degree in English and no husband. Enjoy it. You got a dog or a cat? Yep. But you ain't got a degree in English too, right?
Yes, and I have a master's. I'm doing
Okay.
pretty well.
Okay, you got
a PhD.
Yeah, you got a master's in English and a cat. Versus you could have had
not a master's in English.
Well, you could have a master's in whatever, and you had a cat. You could have had a husband. And the problem is, so many of our women, when they're given an opportunity for a man who's age suitable, and you talk about a man who was in the military, so there was a military money and benefits and stability that were behind that, and you still chose the effing degree. You got what you wanted. So don't ask me where the husband were when you weren't a wife. You got your degree.
Well, that's true. I admit that. I wasn't raised to be a wife.
Exactly. So stop putting the problem on the men. That's my point. You came through asking why were the husbands. You weren't a damn wife. And I just proved it by going through each one of your sections. And every time you pointed at the men instead of you. And now you're 36 and a cat mom with a master's and still pointing at the men.
No, I take blame.
No, you haven't. Go back and listen to this section, man. You haven't taken any blame. 36. What's the problem? What's the problem, be anime? You're in the DMV.
When I go out, I see either a lot of gay men. I see a lot of people who are already coupled up, and the men that are single are either very young, like in their mid-20s, or if they.
When's the last time you went out? When's the last time you went out?
I went out today, actually.
Where'd you go?
I went to a coffee shop.
Uh-huh.
But I went to a bar at, in the harbor. I've been trying to get out there and just doing your advice. I'm going to go sit at a bar.
What is that tattoo? What is that tattoo?
What is it? It's the Leo sign.
How many tattoos do you have?
I think I have about 7, but they're in discrete locations. You have to really look for them. 7
tattoos and the TLC kind of short haircut. Man, you don't look like a wife either. No offense. You look like a fun girl. You say everywhere you go, I'm sorry. You attract what you are.
No, I attract older guys, but they're usually out of shape. Old, and they have, no style or anything like that. I think you have to be attracted to the person that you're with.
Remember what I said at the beginning, men? Ladies and gentlemen, remember what I said? The problem black women have more than anything else, they, unlike any other group of women, a man has to have a high social class and they have to be sexually attractive as well. This is why 1 in 4 will marry, because the black man has to be damn near perfect for them to even consider him to be an option. every other man could just be overweight, no style. That sounds like a goddamn husband to most women, but the black woman, that's just you are perfect, man. I couldn't have made you any better.
That's not true.
And you got 7 tattoos and the short, and you got the shortcut.
What's wrong with
And
the
it says single woman. It says single,
Little-
strong,
with the
independent,
little
not on me, no man. That's what it says. And the tattoos to go along with it. Yep, that's what's wrong with it. Yep. And then talking to you, all the problems with the men. There it is. There it is. Guess what? That short, fat man with no style, as long as his paper's right and his 401k and his retirement looking good, he'll have a wife before you ever have a husband on your level.
Oh, that's true. It's much easier for men to get.
Yeah, it's because men are realistic. Y'all are nuts.
So Kevin, what would you say? What would you recommend that I do? Like, I am trying to
Lower your standards and check your attitude.
What do you mean by lower my standards? Just get an average.
Ma'am, okay. All right, let's do it. How tall are you?
5'5",
Dress size?
4,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
142.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank yourself? First face out of the shower, no makeup. You can't use 7.
I'll say a 6.
All right. And you have a bachelor's in English?
I have a bachelor's in English and a master's in special education. I'm a math teacher.
All right. You're a what teacher?
Math.
How much
I got certified.
How much student loan debt do you have?
Quite a bit.
How much?
About like $100 grand.
100 or more?
100 grand.
Uh-huh. Consumer debt?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I have a house.
Uh-huh. How much is that?
How much is my house?
Mm-hmm.
It was 232.
Any equity in the house yet?
Yes.
How much?
45,000.
But you have how many more years to pay?
20.
Right. So you still have over $150,000 worth of payments.
Mm-hmm. I just bought like 6 years ago. So.
Okay. So in car, do you own?
Yes.
Okay. What year?
2010.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
What is it?
Oh, it's a Cobalt.
Okay. So you're financially unattractive. You have $250,000, $250,000 in debt. And you are a math teacher. And you earn annually what?
$92,000.
In the DMV area. And your mortgage is what?
$1,300.
All right. $92,000. You're doing better, but if I have to look in the DMV area, the cost of living adjustment is probably about $175, $180.
Well, I live in Maryland in North, so I'm in a good county.
Okay, so what is the cost of living adjustment? The nearest large city.
So are you familiar with, let's say, Howard County or?
Yeah, what I'm trying to understand is if it, like in Dallas, a dollar basically buys a dollar. And if we had to just do the cost of living adjustment for your area, a dollar buys, you need a dollar, what, $1.50, $1.72? It's East Coast is just more expensive. So 92 isn't 92 in Atlanta or Dallas or Houston. That's what I'm trying to do.
Based on my county that I live in, I don't know. I know that I'm above the median income.
You're above the median income like most teachers are, but 92. See, people are here 92.
92 and growing, sir. I'm not done.
It doesn't matter if you're 92 and growing. I'm just saying, teachers aren't rich is my point. People in Nebraska were here 92 and say she's doing good, and it's not the same. That's what I'm doing. Your 92 makes you above middle income. Makes the middle income lower. You're not upper class. You're maybe upper middle class. That's roughly where you would be. But you got all that debt.
Yes.
So my point, and the point is that you're talking about older men. An older man is going to look at a woman who's 36 years old. Do you want any children?
I will take one with the right guy.
So the answer is no. She doesn't want any children.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you want any children?
One.
And 36. And do you come from a line of healthy women who were able to have children into their 40s?
Yes.
Okay. So most OBGYNs don't suggest you carry a child past age 42. You're already in geriatric pregnancy. Okay. You're already in geriatric pregnancy. You're $250,000 in consumer debt. You got a $92,000 teaching job. Adjust for cost of living. You're doing upper middle class, above average. Great. But you're still 36, set in your ways.
I know I'm not set. I'm willing to submit.
Okay, you asked, ma'am, and you're having a hard time even being agreeable in this conversation. So I'm just saying the kind of men that are going to be making your income or more, it would be better to go get a younger woman with more upside. Better to go get a younger woman, go get the 25-year-old version of you who will appreciate what somebody's bringing to the table with far less debt and far more upside. You don't have a lot of upside, man.
So I should give up. I'm done.
No, what I'm saying is, you asked me, I said, what should you do? I said, you should check your attitude and lower your standard. And you said settle. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all think somebody.
I didn't use that word. I didn't say so.
Was it a positive? Was the sentiment to what I said positive?
Oh, yes. I just needed clarification when you said lower your standards. I wanted you to clarify what that
Yeah, to get an average guy, or something like that.
Well, I don't mind average guy as far as income. I just need
what is that? What is average income for a black man?
He doesn't have to be black, but
well, yeah, for you, he's gonna be black.
No, I've dated white guys. I've mostly dated white.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
Yeah, you dated them, but they ain't marrying you. That's exactly what he's thinking.
Hey, men tend to be racially loyal. You dated him, but you ain't married him. So do you want to marry a white man?
I'm open to it. I wouldn't say no just because he was white.
I didn't say you would, man, but most.
I'm just saying I'm open. Like I'm open to any race, white, Hispanic, black.
Okay. Well, okay, all right. So, but here's the thing, man. You haven't been rude, but you're certainly not agreeable. And I say what I say. You're set in your ways. You're very masculine for sure. So, an average man.
I thought I was being polite.
Well, that you're being polite. See, and the thing is, funny, being polite and being masculine. You can be masculine and polite. You're not being feminine. How many times have I had to mute you, overtalk you? And see, the fact of the matter is, so many of our sisters think because you ain't cussing and calling names that you're being polite. No. I've muted you 3 times.
Well, there's a lag, I think. I wasn't trying to overtalk you. I know your rules.
You can't make this shit up.
And I have one more question, if I may.
He's like, no, you may not. He just ended it. But that was a good episode. I want everyone to please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Share this video with someone else. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.